Let's do it. I do think Marina is pretty fun, although I think Tula's a lot of fun too. My mom used to play this song on the piano. There's some songs that if you played to me, I would be able to tell you, like, my mom played this on the piano when I was like a kid. It would like unlock some deep memory. Nice Tool is really fun. I think Deluxe Tool is also pretty fun, but certainly not as fun as Knight's Tool, well, because of obvious reasons. Okay, that's pretty sick. That's great. Be pretty funny. To be fair, that was with fucking Warren, okay? It would be much more embarrassing with Chula. Or not Chula, Marina. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do you think there was ever... This is a very ridiculous question, but here we are. Okay. So, like, okay, so correct me if I'm wrong. My understanding is that the Peggle World of Warcraft edition, that was, like, that was put into World of Warcraft. Like, you could play that in-game, like, in a fucking tavern or something, right? I don't know, because I've never played that game. But, like, that is my understanding. Is that correct? Is that correct? What was the implementation of that? Or was it just done as a promotional outside of the game? And I'm misremembering. Still no one knows the answer to this question. We don't have any WoW nerds in the chat. Oh, okay. Well, anyways, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So anyways, though, here's my thoughts, right? Do you think there was ever, assuming that I'm correct in remembering that I saw that somewhere, that World of Warcraft edition Peggle was put in WoW, like, and you could access it in World of Warcraft. Assuming that is correct, do you think there was ever a guild where they were like, to be accepted in the guild, you had to hit like a certain score threshold in in Peggle World of Warcraft edition? Dude, I can see that totally be a thing. Like a guild is like a guild that's all obsessed. Like the whole thing is that they're obsessed with the fucking Peggle World of Warcraft edition, and so they base everything in their guild off of the Peggle World of Warcraft edition. That'd be fucking hilarious. Do you think that was ever a thing? I mean, that's the thing, right? It sounds ridiculous, but World of Warcraft was such a big game. I mean, it still is. Like, World of Warcraft has been so big for so long with so many players that must have been, like, there's got to be a decent chance that there was a guild that just hyper fixated on Peggle World of Warcraft in the game or something. Like, that's gotta be a thing, right? Like, it sounds ridiculous, but like law of large numbers says that maybe there's a chance, you know? Oh, look at that fucking Electrobolt. Oh, look at that Marinussi. Oh, yes! Okay. I'm sorry. I'm so extremely cursed. Dude, what the fuck? That was a lot of points. Yeah, I'm gonna go actually there. Squid mommy. Mommy milkers. Except in this case it'd be mommy inkers. So cursed. Okay, let's think about this. I don't know if I know. This is definitely going pretty alright. I mean, Marina's like definitely again very strong character. It's just like I am not that good with Marina, but I've gotten better definitely. The last time I did a Marina run was like several months ago, so. I'm surprised no one's redeemed a fan fiction in a while. I guess it's because we didn't make it to Huey in the last run, right? Rip Huey. How do you think Huey died? Or is he immortal? Probably like a cocaine overdose. He died like Billy Mays. Feels bad, man. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Tell you that it isn't interesting. You know what? It hurts, but maybe it's true. Maybe it's true. Or that I made the price too high. I just need to turn down the price. It is a lot. It's like you're committing to a long bit if you go in on it now. Yeah, I might do chapter redeems. Yeah, maybe I do the chapter redeems separately so that you can like pick and choose. You're like, oh, I've already heard the first chapter so much. I just want the part where fucking Renfield gets his ass beat by Claude. And then you could just listen to that part. Oh, sheesh. Oh, sheesh. Okay, that makes it a bit better though. Ooh, I mean, I plan to do that obviously. How many? There's only 3 left. Okay. Oh god. Okay, a little bit of a risky thing to do, but now we can. I mean, we should have been fine anyways, I guess. They have sex? I don't know. I've debated about whether or not we should actually have it be a horny, like full-on horniness in the fanfiction. I don't know. Kind of think it should be like PG-13, you know? Maybe they'll have a little tongue action, that's about it. God damn, I literally missed that. So that's what I mean, I'm really bad with fucking Marina, man. That's not good. I hate that. See, there's a sentence. Satan herself, congratulations, you just invented a brand new sentence. Woo! I hate it. Oh, god damn it. Fuck me. Oh, that's terrible. That is a sentence that makes sense. It's still decent. Can we get some more Debussy up in here? Did you send him the other one that did you send Britshot the other one, the other clip that he'll probably want to add as a sound effect? Where I did the whole cat tut yarn thing, but like without the meme part? Because I'm sure he'll want to add both of those. Meow! I like yarn, but not as much. I mean, you know what I should do? I think I have some background music going on though. Maybe, okay, if I lose this, if I get more than, okay, if I don't get sub 110 in this run, I will do a version of that afterwards where there's no background noise, and I do it in Audacity and like make sure the sound files are good. Like I'll do a high quality version. If we don't get sub 110 in this run. So, okay, yeah. God damn it. Bruh, please, oh my god. Okay. Yeah, yeah, make it 50-50 which one plays, that's so good. So you aren't expecting it, then all of a sudden you hear penis power. A little late, I think, on the timing, but... Please, please. I know who the principal's gonna be. I know who the principal's gonna be in my fan fiction. I just thought of it, and I know the answer now. I can't tell you, but maybe if I don't. Okay, how about this? If I don't get a PB this run, not only will I do what I said before, but if the run dies, if I'm that bad, I will write another chapter of the fan fiction tonight. I will write a new chapter tonight. Oh god, I know exactly what's gonna happen in it. You shouldn't do that. That'd be mean. It'd be mean if you flooded me with channel point redemptions till I failed. Marina's pretty cool. So I was talking to my upstairs neighbor, and he earlier today I saw him, and he you know, we've chatted before, and he knows that I stream video games. Actually, I've talked about that just briefly in passing. And he was like, "Oh, what type of games do you play?" And I was like, I didn't have the heart to tell him that I only play a family arcade game from the year 2007. I just didn't have the heart. So I was like, you know, I do like Dark Souls and Sekiro and those games, and then sometimes I do strategy games. That's not a lie. It's not a lie. It's just maybe leaving out a little bit of the truth, okay? It's just leaving out a little bit of the truth. It's just, you know, it's not a lie. Honestly, I could totally, it wouldn't be a big deal. See, I've dreaded, I've been, what the fuck do you do here? I guess like something like this, maybe? I've considered, like, yeah, sometimes my students have asked, like in the past, I've had students who be, when I hear them talk about video games, and I'll just be like, oh yeah, like I played that game or something, right? Lots of times though, they'll be like, oh, what type of games do you play? And I'm like, I don't want to tell them I just play Peggle. Especially because then there's a chance they might, if I told them I speedrun Peggle, there's a chance they would like go and look up like my speedrun stuff and then find like one of these streams, and I would just like, no, that's a nightmare. No, that's literally my worst nightmare. It's literally the worst thing that could happen to me. Why did I do it then? Why? That was awful timing. Oh, god damn it.
Less talking,
Oh,
fighting.
Yo, Bridgeshot, thank you for the raid. Meow, I'm a fucking cat. I like yarn. Let's go. That's pretty good. I heard you like the new sound effect audition I did. Yeah, 5 million. Yeah, exactly.
We gonna go viral with this one.
Okay. Okay, luckily Marina's actually pretty decent this level.
The Star-Crossed Beggars by Poetry's Done.
Okay, yeah.
Prologue. Welcome, one and all, to the greatest love story ever to be told in our Peggle-erific world. I, Huey the Caterpillar, will be your guide as we travel through the fantastic world of Peggle, witnessing the love between two wondrous beings, Claude the Lobster and Zen Frog. / Chapter 1. In a hole in the ground lived a Zen Frog, not a nasty, dirty, wet hole, filled with the ends of worms and a newsy smell, nor yet a dry, bare, sandy hole with nothing in it to sit down on nor to eat. It was a Zen Frog hole, and that means pegging. Zen Frog did not have many problems in their life. They were largely content to sit on flowers outside their home, meditating on the great meaning of life. Is Peggle even real? Is Jimmy Lightning actually the Antichrist?
And then I rolled it
just a
again
government
and just
sion?
refused.
Why is the ace score 400k and bowl of drone? Generally their day would consist of pondering such deep matters. Occasionally, when they felt the urge to mix things up, they would drift down the nearby Paddington River lazily in their river tube, and bask in the glory of the sun, although they were confused whenever balls blotted out the sun as they were shot overhead. It was on such a day that Zen Frog was drifting down the Paddington River, when they were startled by a splashing noise nearby. They turned their head, and saw the shell of a creature they had never seen before, flinging water in the air as it erected itself from the river.
I love how you used the word erected there.
As Zen Frog
It's
stared
so
at this
stupid,
stranger,
but it's
their red shell
needlessly
glistened, with beads
sensual.
of moisture dripping down their body, as if he realized he was
Erotic.
being watched. The newcomer reached down a single muscular claw, adjusting his pale green star-speckled swim trunks with ease. Who was this person? Wondered Zen Frog. Their grace in the water was impeccable. Zen Frog, a master swimmer themselves, could tell just from watching the form of the crustacean breach the water before them that they might have met their match in the water. The creature turned and noticed Zen Frog watching. Zen Frog could feel their cheeks turning red, and they realized that unconsciously they were twiddling their thumbs with both of their sets of arms. This is a surprise. I normally am not seen in this form. The stranger muttered to themselves, with a gorgeous French accent. Zen Frog blushed harder, as they realized that perhaps this strange handsome man could even be a Parisian. They'd always wanted to fall in love in Paris. Who might you be, Cheery? Said the newcomer, his words wafting through the air like the scent of the fields that Zen Frog's Fanta always lingered in. Zen Frog looked around, surprised that this hunk of a man would talk to them. Zen Frog's eyes met with the newcomer's. He had beautiful purple eyes that seemed to stare
I'm sorry I'm not
sensually
talking. I
into Zen
don't know
Frog's
anything
very
to
soul.
say.
Realizing that the silence was lingering on,
Jerry.
Zen Frog awkwardly muttered up a response. I'm Zen Frog. Who is that?
The TTS absolutely
beautiful
butchers
name.
so many
Zen Frog
parts of
blushed
it.
some more.
That's the reason it's bad. It's not me.
A-U-A-R.
It's bad because of the
As if he was
TTS
used
butchering
to
it. Honestly,
attention
anything you don't
before
like about
answering
it,
simply,
it's just the
Lord,
TTS's
Lord,
fault,
Lobster.
honestly.
With these
Honestly,
simple
chat.
words, Zen Frog's life was forever changed, and thus began one of Peggle's greatest love stories. Chapter 2. After their chance meeting in the Paddington River, Zen Frog could not believe their luck with having met the one and
Yeah,
only
don't blame
Claude
me.
the Lobster. Claude's
Obviously.
stunning flippers and glistening red shell were all that Zen Frog could think about. However, they were too busy with Peggle School at the Peggle Institute
Record it
to be
myself?
able to
Would you
devote
guys
all
like
their
it
time
more
to
if I did
Claude.
that?
Their mentor, Tilla the Sunflower, had told Zen Frog that they needed to focus. I know that this lobster has your attention, but you need to focus on yourself first. Your Peggle skills could use some work. Zen Frog, and think of how much you could impress Claude if you can clear more Peggle levels. When I was your age, I thought I was into another plant, but eventually I realized that he was only using me for my seeds, and he
I
never
love that
used
line.
me
I'm
for
really
my
proud of
true
the line. He was
Peggle
only using me
abilities.
for
At
my
the very
seeds.
least, breaking up with him
It's-
helped me
I don't know, it
realize my
sounds-
sexuality.
it's kinda
That's
minkus,
one
but-
thing that I can thank that arrogant pumpkin for. At least now I know I never want to be with another man, pumpkin or not. Zenfrog,
God,
son.
pay someone
Maybe
from
to lose
Fire to
weight.
do it?
Zenfrog?
Jesus
Zenfrog?
Christ,
Are you
they're gonna
okay?
be like,
Zenfrog
what the
slapped
fuck
out to
is
their
this?
trunk,
I
brought
literally,
back to
no, that's
reality by
that's
the calm
awful.
but
That's
concerned
that's,
voice
that's
of
a great
Professor
idea,
Bjorn.
but it's also
Sorry,
awful.
Zenfrog muttered out, before realizing that they could also
Dude,
hear
what
the
if I
snickering
wait,
of
or
their
what if I do a
classmates,
cameo?
such as Gerald the fish.
Oh, man.
It's okay, Zenfrog.
Oh, I'm so
Just
I'm so
try not to
sad
doze
now.
off again. Bjorn
I
was
just
never
realized
angry with
Gilbert
Zenfrog
Gottfried
or the
passed away
classmates.
like last
Zenfrog
year or
hated
whatever,
disappointing
but he
one
was
of their
on
best
Cameo
mentors. Now
because a
back.
streamer I
Bjorn
watch and
continued,
know
before we continue
had
with our
a
discussion of the
subscription
off-the-wall
message
devil
of Gilbert
shits broken
Gottfried
by the classrooms
going,
to
"Thank
resound
you
their
for
home."
subscribing.
And even Zenfrog couldn't help but roll their eyes at the top.
Dude, oh
yes,
no, if only
I
he was
know
still
it's not your
alive.
favourite,
We
but
could
as
have
I was
paid
saying,
Gilbert
before
Gottfried
we
to
continue,
narrate this
I
whole
have
thing.
an announcement
Holy
to make.
shit,
We
that
have
would
a
have
new
been.
student joining us
Oh my
today.
god, that would have been
Rumors spread
fucking
through the
incredible.
class. I wonder
How
who
is
it could
Punxsutawney
be.
Phil
Rumored
on
David,
fucking.
but I
No, that
hope
doesn't make any
it's a new
sense.
chick. We haven't had any hot chicks here since Stilla graduated. Zenfrog rolled their eyes.
believe you.
Typical Dave. Quiet down now.
Typical
Class.
Dave.
Bjorn trotted over and opened the door.
For anyone
Class.
who missed it,
Welcome
do you
Claude
know why the
Lobster.
bat
Zenfrog
from
shot up in their
6-4
seats,
is
and
named
there were a few
Dave?
gasps as Claude entered the classroom.
You'll never guess why.
Shirtless like he had been the day Zenfrog and Claude had met. Eh? Well, hello, sir, said the lobster nonchalantly, as if he wasn't bothered with introducing himself to a group of strangers.
Why?
Now,
Well, it's 'cause his full
we
name
need to
is
welcome
Dave
our friend
Batista.
Claude here. Just so you all know, in his entrance exams he broke the school's record for longest shot ever recorded. There were a few gasps of surprise, and one student, "Pooey the snail," exclaimed what many others were no doubt thinking. You mean he beat your record for longest shot on WoW 1 too? Oh haha no, I apologize. I should have been more clear. He beat the record for longest lasting shot, not longest for distance. There was a distinct from the class, before someone else muttered Renfield isn't gonna be happy about that. He's prized his 90-second long shot on nights 3-5 for ages, and he always bragged about how he hit the portals 20 times in a row before
actually
even
missed the
needing
thing.
his
Right.
spooky ball ability to keep going a broken bar. After the murmurs quieted down, Claude looked around at the class. I am very glad to be here with you all. I know I still have much to learn, and I am very excited to get to know all of you. Zenfrog's heart skipped a beat as they realized Claude was starting at them while saying
So
this.
he's
With
staring.
that, Claude sat down next to Zenfrog, and class
LMAO, he
resumed.
said the word
Zenfrog
wrong.
tried their best to focus on what Bjorn was saying, but in reality, the rest of the class period seemed to fly by as they kept stealing glances at the handsome Sheldon Adonis seated next to them. His presence was undeniable, and he even got most of the class to laugh when he cracked a joke about whether or not Professor Bjorn was mixing up deluxe and nights with his off-the-wall shot logic. It was all a pleasant blur to Zenfrog. Chapter 3. After class, Zenfrog was at their locker, when all of a sudden they heard his voice behind them. I did not realize that we would be together in that class. A broken bars and Frog closed their locker to see Claude smiling at them. Oh, you are? Yeah, isn't Professor Bjorn great? God damn it. Who would ask a question like that as an icebreaker? Zenfrog thought to themselves as soon as they had said it. Oh, but of course, Monsieur Bjorn is a legend where I come from, and the rumors about his brother and him being identical is quite untrue. It turns out, oh, what? You're saying you've actually met Fnord the Insidious? Zenfrog couldn't hold back their shock. If this was true, then this strange lobster had seen even more danger and adventure than Zenfrog had thought. The idea of this swelled something deep inside them, as Zenfrog had always been attracted to people who flirted with danger. In fact I have. It was several years ago. Hey you, lobster, the shout, more of an enraged scream, came barreling down the hallway, breaking their conversation short. A broken bar what? As Claude turned to see the source of this shout, Zenfrog could almost feel a shift in the air, as other begging students turned to see what was happening. Walking up in the hands of his jock friends was Renfield. The pumpkin was glaring daggers at Claude, and he continued to shout, "What the fuck is this rumor I hear? Did you of all people think you could come into my school and take my record? You must be a Renfield." "No," Claude responded, seemingly unperturbed. "That's fucking right, and you better not forget it." Claude glanced over at Zenfrog, who just stood there, shocked at the situation. Surprisingly, Claude gave them a wink, and then turned to the furious pumpkin. Monsieur Renfield,
Why is
I
it
do
pumpkin?
believe I must
I
apologize.
did not
The
misspell that
broken
one.
bar, the pumpkin's face turned into a smirk. Before Claude continued, I did not know of your record beforehand. It turns out that my powers allowed me to beat it without even really trying. Had I known of this time record, I would have put in the effort to make it truly incredible shot to beat's time. But what I used is honestly a broken bar, well, subpar. It took a moment for the insult to register on the pumpkin's face. Zenfrog had heard the rumors about the pumpkin being slow, but only just now understood how slow he was. But his entire face body contorted as realization dawned on him. You fucking bastard. Bromered him. The man holding Renfield just nodded in agreement, and hefted Renfield at the lobster. Claude, seemingly prepared for this, merely held up a large lobster claw, and Renfield bounced off of it with a resounding oath. However, as he began to fall to the ground, Zenfrog could see the pumpkin smiling, and a faint green aura surrounded him. Instead of his pumpkin body smashing into the ground, he phased through, and Zenfrog realized what was happening. Claude, look out! Zenfrog shouted, but it was too late. Claude had not heard rumors of the pumpkin's power like Zenfrog had. With a flash of green light and what sounded like the faint blast of organs, Renfield appeared from the ceiling and flew down with high speed at Claude. Claude looked up and tried to sidestep, but it was too late. Smack! The lobster's cheek was hit, and he recoiled from the impact. The pumpkin this time landed on the floor upright, and began laughing maniacally. How do you like that, Brick? Gloated Bigord. Claude was holding a claw over the wound, and Zenfrog eagerly looked on to make sure he was okay. Surprisingly, though, after a moment, the lobster lowered his claw, and the shell of his face seemed a broken bar. Normal, that was a broken bar. Interesting attack, but maybe in the future you could work on your shots actually doing something impactful. That was cool, but his impact was barely none at all. Maybe
Get it?
next
It's a joke
time,
about
Zen?
Renfield's power in the game.
I see how
His
it
shots
is. Tough guy.
can sometimes
Fine
be
then.
cool, but
Let's
rarely
see
have an
take
actual
another
impact.
hit. Renfield jumped in the air before plunging once again
The
into
deep
the ground,
symbolism.
phasing to the ceiling. Snap! There was a gasp from onlookers. This time, Renfield had not managed to land a hit. In fact, he didn't even manage to land on the ground. Zenfrog's mouth was agape at the scene. Claude had the pumpkin firmly held between his two claws, and although Renfield's spooky green glow was still active, he couldn't budge, as much as he struggled to shake free. This is interesting. No, your power is one of great strength, but there is no way for you to control it once it activates. And now that I have you, I am the one in control. Claude's confidence was magnetic, and Zenfrog could barely keep himself from grabbing Claude's muscles, bulging and showing through his chitinous claws. Let me go, Renfield screamed,
chitinous?
as his jockey friends looked on in horror.
Don't question the AI.
That is
He
what
knows
you
better.
want? Okay then.
Sure.
Claude instantly released the pumpkin,
God damn it.
whose body started to fall to the floor, before quickly whippling around one of his claws. The broad backside of his claw flew into the pumpkin with a huge thud, and the pumpkin screamed as he was flung down the hall, barreling past multiple students. Professor Bjorn even poked his head out of the classroom at this point, and it was only through great luck that Renfield wasn't impaled on Bjorn's horn right then and there. With Renfield's jockeys running to retrieve him, Claude turned with a big smile to Zenfrog. Should we go, Zen, my dear? Am I broken by ye? Yes. Of course, let's go. Claude extended a claw, and Zenfrog grabbed it before stepping alongside the
shots. It
lobster.
might be,
The
actually,
two of
if
them
I
are
do.
leaving the school together, with Zenfrog barely able to contain their excitement at what had just happened. Before they knew it, they were out in the fresh air under the sun, and the adrenaline washed away to be replaced with pure joy, as they walked and talked alongside the man of their dreams.
There you go. This is bad. I'm not playing this level smart at all right now. No. No. Bruh. It's fine, I meant to do that. Okay, we're actually probably fine. Yeah, we're good. Imagine losing on 7-4. 4. Oh no, don't, Bridgeshaw, no, don't do it. Don't do it. You don't need to hear the start again. It's fine, it's fine. You can fill in the blanks. You can fill in the blanks. You can fill in the blanks. It's fine. It's one of those things that you can pick up any episode and know exactly what's going on. Definitely no context needed. Shit. Wait, aren't you literally the one who redeemed it, Bridgeshaw? you didn't miss anything. You're just. Or did you saw my stream muting because you were busy ending yours still and then closing OBS, so you had it still. Yeah, okay. Ooh, nice. Losing time, lovely.
Bruh.
Bruh, indeed. Mm-hmm. Could be worse. Did you guys? I just about to talk about Debussy again, but how did you know? I was literally just about to bring something up related to that. Anyways, though, Panaha knows my Debussy well. Why would I do it then? God damn it. Don't clip that, by the way, out of context. I mean, even in context, it was bait, but, it was bussy bait. Oh, God, why? Okay, I should just stop talking. I should just stop talking. My brain is just, it's just too cursed right now. Oh, God damn it. Okay. I was gonna say, did you guys see the cursed tweet I did? I don't think most of you follow me on Twitter. I think I talked about it. I did an extremely cursed tweet that I was also very proud of, because even though it was very cursed, I thought it was hilarious. Which was, I said, like, I'm dreading the day as a teacher where one of my students comes in on the first day of class and asks me where I posted the syllabusy. It's okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God. What do you mean it's over? It's not over. This is slander, Panaha. I'm gonna single-handedly bring it back. Yikes. Okay, I'm just thinking about this. Yeah. That's fine. I mean, it's not actually that great, but... I did not mean to do that. That was awful timing.
The star-crossed beggars by Portugal. Prologue. Welcome, one and all, to the greatest love story ever to be told in our Peggle-erific world.
What's up, Snake?
Huey the Caterpillar will be your guide as we travel through the fantastic world of Peggle, witnessing the love between two wondrous beings, Claude the Lobster and Zen Frog. Chapter 1. In a hole in the ground lived a Zen Frog, not a musky, dirty, wet hole, filled with the ends of worms and an oozy smell, nor yet a dry, thick, sandy hole with nothing in it to sit down on or to eat. It was a Zen Frog hole, and that means pegging. Zen Frog did not have many problems in their life. They were largely content to sit on flowers outside their home, meditating on the great meaning of life. Is Peggle even real? Is Jimmy Lightning actually the Antichrist? Or is it just a government option? Why is the ace score 400k and bowl of drone? Generally they
Yeah, you know, that's true. Bridgeshot didn't hear the beginning this time again.
When they felt the urge to mix things up, they would drift down the nearby Paddington River lazily in their liberty and bask in the glory of the sun, although they were confused whenever balls blotted out the sun as they were shot overhead. It was on such a day that Zen Frog was drifting down the Paddington River when they were startled by a splashing noise nearby. They turned their head and saw the shell of a creature they had never seen before, flinging water in the
Other
air
openers should actually be pretty good here.
south in the river.
I'll put
Time
it
seemed
some
to
mess up in the
slow
middle.
as Zen Frog stared at this stranger, their red shell glistened, with
No,
beads
yeah.
of moisture dripping down their
not
body,
bad.
as if they realized he was being watched. The newcomer reached down a single muscular claw, adjusting his pale green star-speckled swim trunks with ease. Who was this person? Wondered Zen Frog. Their grace in the water was impeccable. Zen Frog, a master swimmer themselves, could tell just from watching the form of the crustacean breach the water before them that they might have met their match in the water. The creature turned and noticed Zen Frog watching. Zen Frog could feel their cheeks turning red, and they realized that unconsciously they were twiddling their thumbs with both of their sets of arms. This is a surprise. I normally am not seen in this form. The stranger muttered to themselves. With a gorgeous French accent, Zen Frog blushed harder, as they realized that perhaps this strange handsome man could even be Parisian. They'd always wanted to fall in love in Paris. Who might you be? Cheery, said the newcomer, his words wafting through the air like the scent of the fields that Zen Frog's Frenchula always lingered in. Zen Frog looked around, surprised that this hunk of a man would talk to them. Zen Frog's eyes met with the newcomer's. He had beautiful purple eyes that seemed to stare sensually into Zen Frog's very soul. Realizing that the silence was lingering on, Zen Frog awkwardly muttered up a response. I'm Zen Frog. Who that is? A beautiful name. Zen Frog blushed some more. And you are? The crustacean shrugged nonchalantly as if he was used to the attention, before answering simply, I am Claude. Claude, lobster. With these simple words, Zen Frog's life was forever changed, and thus began one of Peggle's greatest love stories. Chapter 2. After their chance meeting in the Paddington River, Zen Frog could not believe their luck with having met the one and only Claude the Lobster. Claude's stunning flippers and glistening red shell were all that Zen Frog could think about. However, they were too busy with Peggle School at the Peggle Institute to be able to devote all their time to Claude. Their mentor, Tilla the Sunflower, had told Zen Frog that they needed to focus. I know that this lobster has your attention, but you need to focus on yourself first. Your Peggle skills could use some work, Zen Frog, and think of how much you could impress Claude if you can full clear more Peggle levels. When I was your age, I thought I was into another path, but eventually I realized that he was only using me for my seeds, and he never even saw me for my true pegging abilities. At the very least, breaking up with him helped me realize my sexuality. That's one thing that I can thank that arrogant pumpkin for. At least now I know I never want to be with another man, pumpkin or not. Zen Frog sighed. Maybe Tilla was right. Zen Frog, are you okay? Zen Frog snapped out of their trance, brought back to reality by the calm but concerned voice of Professor Bjorn. I'm sorry, Zen Frog muttered out, before realizing that they could also hear the snickering of their classmates, such as Gerald the fish. It's okay, Zen Frog, Just try not to doze off again. Bjorn was never angry with Zenfrog or their classmates, but Zenfrog hated disappointing one of their best mentors. Now class, Bjorn continued. Before we continue with our discussion of the off-the-wall double long shit's a broken bar, the class released a resounding groan, and even Zenfrog couldn't help but roll their eyes at the topic. Yes, I know it's not your favorite, but as I was saying, before we continue, I have an announcement to make. We have a new student
Can you even
joining
get
us
a
today.
double
Murmurs
long
spread
shot
through the
with an
class.
off the
I
wall
wonder
to
who it
start?
could be.
Off the
Murmured
wall
Dave the Bat. I
into a
hope
long
it's
shot
new
into
chick.
another long
We
shot?
haven't
Is that
had
even
any hot
possible?
chicks here since Tilla graduated. Zenfrog rolled their eyes. Typical Dave. Quiet down
I will
now.
give you the points
Class.
for all
Bjorn
three of those
trotted
things.
over and opened the door. Class. Welcome Claude
Okay,
the
you go to Bjorn's
Lobster.
office hours,
Zenfrog
yeah.
shot up in their seat, and there were a few gasps as Claude entered the classroom, shirtless like he had been the day Zenfrog and Claude had met. Eh? Well, hello sir, said the Lobster nonchalantly, as if he wasn't bothered with introducing himself to a group of strangers. Now class, we need to welcome our friend Claude here. Just so you all know, in his entrance exams he broke the school's record for longest shot ever recorded. There were a few gasps of surprise, and one student, Pooey the Snail, exclaimed what many others were no doubt thinking. You mean he beat your record for longest shot on WoW 1 too? Oh haha no. I apologize, I should have been more clear. He beat the record for longest lasting shot, not longest for distance. There was a distinct from the class, before someone else muttered Renfield isn't gonna be happy about that. He's prized his 90-second long shot on Knights 3-5 for ages, and he always bragged about how he hit the portals 20 times in a row before even needing his spooky ball ability to keep going a broken bar. After the murmurs quieted down, Claude looked around at the class. I am very glad to be here with you all. I know I still have much to learn, and I am very excited. Claude sat down next to Zenfrog, and class resumed. Zenfrog tried their best to focus on what Bjorn was saying, but in reality, the rest of the class period seemed to fly by as they kept stealing glances at the handsome Sheldon seated next to them. His presence was undeniable, and he even got most of the class to laugh when he cracked a joke about whether or not Professor Bjorn was mixing up Deluxe and Knights with his off-the-wall shot logic. It was all a pleasant blur to Zenfrog. Chapter 3. After class, Zenfrog was at their locker, when all of a sudden they heard his voice behind them. I did not realize that we would be together in that class. A broken bar. Zenfrog closed their locker to see Claude smiling at them. Oh you are? Yeah, isn't Professor Bjorn great? God damn it. Who would ask a question like that as an icebreaker? Zenfrog thought to themselves as soon as they had said it. Oh but of course, Monsieur Bjorn is a legend where I come from, and the rumors about his brother and him being identical is quite untrue. It turns out. Oh ho. What? You're saying you actually met Fnord the Insidious? Zenfrog couldn't hold back their shock. If this was true, then this strange lobster had seen even more danger and adventure than Zenfrog had thought. The idea of this swelled something deep inside them, as Zenfrog had always been attracted to people who flirted with danger. In fact I have. It was several years ago. Hey you, lobster. The shout, more of an enraged scream, came barreling down the hallway, breaking their conversation short. A broken bar what? As Claude turned to see the source of this shout, Zenfrog could almost feel a shift in the air, as other begging students turned to see what was happening. Walking up in the hands of his jock friends was Renfield. The pumpkin was glaring daggers at Claude, and he continued to shout.
I think it's whenever I have
"What
like
the fuck
a
is
like
this
a
rumor I
hyphen
hear?
or like
Did you of all
a
people
whatever
think you
dash,
could come
right?
to my
Then
school and take my record?
it says
Are you
a
must be
broken bar. I'm
Renfield?"
not sure
No,
why.
Claude
Weird.
responded, seemingly unperturbed. That's fucking right, and you better not forget it. Claude glanced over at Zenfrog, who just stood there, shocked at the situation. Surprisingly, Claude gave them a wink, and then turned to the furious pumpkin. Monsieur Renfield, I do believe I must apologize. He broken bar. The pumpkin's face turned into a smirk, before Claude continued. I did not know of your record beforehand. It turns out that my powers allowed me to beat it without even really trying. Had I known of this time record, I would have put in the effort to make it truly incredible shot to beat time, but what I used is honestly a broken bar. Well, subpar. It took a moment for the insult to register on the pumpkin's face. Zenfrog had heard the rumors about the pumpkin being slow, but only just now understood how slow he was. But his entire face body contorted as realization.
You like how face body is the name? I call it face body because he doesn't really have a distinction for the pumpkin.
Renfield at the lobster claw, seemingly prepared for this, merely held up a large lobster claw, and Renfield bounced off of it with a resounding oath. However, as he began to fall to the ground, Zenfrog could see the pumpkin smiling, and a faint green aura surrounded him. Instead of his pumpkin body smashing into the ground, he phased through, and Zenfrog realized what was happening. Claude, look out, Zenfrog shouted, but it was too late. Claude had not heard rumors of the pumpkin's power like Zenfrog had. With a flash of green light and what sounded like the faint blast of organs, Renfield appeared from the ceiling, and flew down with high speed at Claude. Claude looked up and tried to sidestep, but it was too late. Smack. The lobster's cheek was hit, and he recoiled from the impact. The pumpkin this time landed on the floor upright, and began laughing maniacally. How do you like that, Brick? Gloated Bigord.
It sounds like he says brick, but he says prick.
And Zenfrog eagerly looked on to make sure he was okay. Surprisingly, though, after a moment, the lobster lowered his claw, and the shell of his face seemed a broken bar. Normal, that was a broken bar. Interesting attack, but maybe in the future you could work on your shots actually doing something impactful. That was cool, but his impact was barely none at all. Maybe next time, Zen? Oh, haha. I see how it is. Tough guy. Fine then. Let's see you take another hit. Renfield jumped in the air, before plunging once again into the ground, phasing to the ceiling. Snap. There was a gasp from onlookers. This time, Renfield had not managed to land a hit. In fact, he didn't even manage to land on the ground. Zenfrog's mouth was agape at the seed. Claude had the pumpkin firmly held between his two claws, and although Renfield's spooky green glow was still active, he couldn't budge, as much as he struggled to shake free. This is interesting. No, your power is one of great strength, but there is no way for you to control it once it activates. And now that I have you, I am one in control. Claude's confidence was magnetic, and Zenfrog could barely keep himself from grabbing Claude's muscles, bulging and showing through his chitinous claws. Let me go, Renfield screamed, as his jockey friends looked on in horror. That is what you want? Okay then. Claude instantly released the pumpkin, whose body started to fall to the floor, before quickly whippling around one of his claws. The broad backside of his claw flew into the pumpkin with a huge thud, and the pumpkin screamed as he was flung down the hall, barreling past multiple students. Professor Bjorn even poked his head out of the classroom at this point, and it was only through great luck that Renfield wasn't impaled on Bjorn's horn right then and there. With Renfield's jockeys running to retrieve him, Claude turned with a big smile to Zenfrog. Should we go, Zen, my dear? Am I broken by yes? No. Let's go. Claude extended a claw, and Zenfrog grabbed it before stepping alongside the lobster. The two of them are leaving the school together, with Zenfrog barely able to contain their excitement at what had just happened.
If I had gotten a coin, I would have fucking flipped my desk out the window. Jesus Christ.
Replaced with pure joy as they walked and talked alongside the man of their dreams.
That would have been the most hilarious coin of all time, but also the most infuriating. Jesus Christ, I'm glad that didn't happen. In an alternate universe, I'm getting arrested for murder tonight when I fucking murder my own ass cheek for if that had happened. Oh god. Okay, this is definitely... Okay, wait, we gotta take a better shot. Oh, come on. Or I just need like one lucky bounce to make sure we're good. Okay, we're good. Oh yeah, that's the worst spread shot. Yeah, no, I would do the same if it was like a situation like that. Jesus, man. Okay, mini crawl. Oh man, sweet silence. Oof. Man, there's nothing that could possibly interrupt this moment of pure tranquility. Okay, you got me there. you got me there. Let's take a little bit of time here. Yeah, it is pretty quiet without the fanfic, you know? It's nice. It's nice. I mean, I love the fanfic, but you know, it's nice to have a break every once in a while. Yeah, that's true. It is like when a hotel fan turns on. That's a perfect analogy. Oh shit. Yeah, that's a good analogy. Yeah, you should become a poet, Helios, with analogies like that one, you know. Trust me, I would know all about poetry. What would my name being? Well, you know how it is. Okay, we're good. Why am I doing this? Don't go for that shot. Just fucking stop being fancy. Just go for it here. Easy money. She anal on my G. You know, just play the fanfic. Just play it. I don't care. Nice. It's fine. Oh god damn it, too early. I missed all the... Oh, shit. That's fine. Okay, that's fine. Ah! How about yeah? Okay, that was pretty good actually. What Peggle character would be the most likely to become a pirate? Probably Jimmy. Actually, I feel like maybe, you know, that's one of those things that I feel like it's totally feasible that there could be a Peggle character in like Peggle 2 that is a pirate. That seems like feasible, honestly. Oh, Claude. Oh my god, you're right. It would obviously be Claude. Shit. Is there actually like a Peggle Blast character that's a pirate? Is that actually a thing? It definitely seems like a Peggle thing, right? Oh god, where am I? R2+1. It's actually pretty sick. Wait, so they have a squid and an octopus? What? How did I not know this? What the fuck? Why? Why didn't they just bring back Marina? Wait, what? They're also... Wait, what? They're also the Splatoon squids. What the fuck? Wait, is that like... How, though? That's very strange. What the fuck? I hate this. Sure. That's awful, but sure. I hate this level, man. It's so garbage. That was decent though. I'll give you that game. That was also decent. I'll give you that too. It's just lucky bounces. That has nothing to do with the level. God damn it. Shit, my dick. Oh. Oh no. No, not like this. No, fuck you, cunt. Fucking hate this level, man. Could have done it maybe, but alas, the game is a piece of shit, so we don't do it. Yeah, that's kind of sick though. Was that a Debussy? I don't know if that was the right play. I figured like let's just go for the point boost and then. Fuck! I mean, that's obviously what I meant to do. It wasn't actually that good, so never mind. I did not mean to do that. What? How did that not? Oh, fuck you, you piece of shit. God damn it, I just need some amount of luck, man. Okay, that's some amount of luck. That is some amount of luck. Jesus. I did ask for the Panaha luck. It's because Panaha's here, I was blessed by it. Yo, we're on pace to beat Panaha Pog. I mean, actually, he finished 30 seconds ago, so no, but... rip. Oh, yeah, that's kind of sick. Not a great situation here, but... Okay, how do you get this one? Wait, how do you actually get this one, though? Oh, God. Okay. Guess it's fine. I don't know, man. God damn it. I mean, obviously that was intentional. Okay, that was not intentional. let's go. Okay. What? I literally just missed the tap button. I knew I need one more tap. Just fucking missed it. It's bad. Okay, we have 2 shots of this. I hate this type of deal. I think maybe you go like double bounce. No, you wouldn't. You would. I'm going to kill someone. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you actually shitting on my fucking forehead right now? What the fuck? I fucking hate this game, man. What a fucking piece of shit made by fucking morons. Holy shit. Literal garbage game. Let's do like this. Okay, let's go. Please, please, no. No. Okay, once again though, this is not like a guaranteed shot, I don't think. Oh god, no, hold on. No, I didn't want to shoot there! Oh god, okay, that was actually okay though. I hate this fucking game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3. Yes, let's go. Didn't really mean to do that, but okay. It's fine. Okay, well, this is not a great run. But it's at least a PB. It's at least a PB. Man, I can't believe I actually, for a brief while, held the record on this fucking category. And it was like a 121 or 117 or something like that. It was like, it was awful, awful PB. Oh, wait, this is not gonna work. This is not, yeah, that's not gonna work. Bruh. Bruh. Okay, that's actually okay. Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay. I hate this one. Oh god. Okay. Bruh. No. No, no, no. Whoa! Oh, no, no. God damn it, I hate this. Okay, what do I do? What do I do? Chad, what do I do? Okay. I hate it. If only there were some new Shadow Shine strats. I'll look up new Shadow Shine strats when one of you motherfuckers beats this time, not counting Britshot or Helios or anyone who's actually good. But anyways, okay, it's not a great run.